The 20th century Jesuit theologian Karl Rahner once famously wrote, "The Christian of the future will either be a mystic or he or she will not be at all." Where does that leave us? Did you ever consider yourself to be a mystic? Most probably you never did. Well, the same Karl Rahner also wrote that anyone who lives a life of faith, hope and love is a mystic. For the mystic, God is more than an idea to be grasped. God is an experience to be encountered in every area of life. The famous American social activist and mystic Dorothy Day tells us that the mystic is a person who not only loves God, but is in love with God. This being in love with God has a profound influence on their attitude to God, to self, and to others. When we think of mystics, we might think of saints who have had extraordinary spiritual experiences, such as visions, ecstasy, or levitation. Mysticism is not primarily about such peak experiences. Many Christian mystics understood the spiritual life not as something awesome and extraordinary, but as something humble, down to earth, and in many ways very simple and small. Mysticism is Christianity lived to the full. The mystic wants to find God alone, and in God finds and values everyone and everything else. What most characterizes the Christian mystic is love. In a series of Saturday morning talks from 10 a.m. to 12:15, I will be offering some insight into the lives and spirituality of 7 Christian mystics. The Dominican Tertiary, Catherine of Siena, the English anchorite, Julian of Norwich, the Carmelites, Teresa of Avila and John of the Cross, the Jesuit, Pierre, Favre, and another Carmelite, Edith, Stein, and Pope St. John the XXIII. All of them witness to a life journey of unconditional love of God and of their neighbours. No prior knowledge of their lives or writings is required. Just come along and relish the lives and teaching of these Christian mystics. And maybe some dates for your diary. In November, on Saturdays, the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, and in December, the 2nd, the 9th, and the 16th.